Hey guys, have you noticed? I've got some new bars. So I've just finished a friendly training game with some good people, and now I'm going to ride this 40-year-old bike home as it gets dark. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you might have noticed that something looked a bit off about the bars. Did you notice, by the way? Alright, let's get out of here. So when I bought this bike, I didn't notice anything wrong. But when I was riding it home, I felt like something was off. And when I got halfway home, I realised that my right hand felt like it was way further back than my left. Of course, it wasn't way further back, it just felt that way. I looked and I looked, but to me and other people that I asked, the bars looked okay. I did some measuring and found out that there seemed to be about a 1 to 1.5 inch difference at the end. The throttle side seemed slightly further back. It wasn't much, but it was enough to make it feel weird. But the funny thing is, I only felt weird at some times. Now, just like when we sometimes put up with shit in life because maybe it's not bad enough to make the changes that we know we should, I just rode with it and got used to it. Used to it mostly anyway. There were some times when it still annoyed the crap out of me. Have you ever ridden with bent bars or some other problem that you got used to, but you really didn't get used to it and it kept annoying you for ages? Then when you fixed it and it made such a difference that you were ass kicking yourself for not changing it sooner? Funny though that when looking I couldn't really notice a bend, but when I started recording my rides, as soon as I looked back at the footage, I could see the bend and exactly where it was. It was just a different look at things from a different angle. And of course after that, now that I knew for sure that they were bent, it started to annoy the shit out of me even more. So eventually I decided to replace them, and now I have these beauties, which only have the bends in them where they're supposed to have bends in them. And it's a lot better. Hell of a lot better. Bloody hell, what am I doing riding along that joint of the concrete? That's just asking for trouble. while to find the right shape, the right spacing, the knurled areas between the risers. Eventually I found the right set of bars, but I had to order them from the UK. Even when I was changing the bars over, I sat them together to compare them, sat them on a flat table, and the bend was hardly noticeable. But it seemed like there was a slight bend back just to the outside of that right side riser, which is where you can sort of see it on my older videos. But wow, when I put them on and went for that first ride, the difference in the feel of the bike was amazing. Suddenly I felt like everything was balanced. Such a tiny change made such a big difference. Not only to the way the bike felt to ride, but also I think it felt much better because I knew that something wasn't right before. Like we sometimes put up with shit in life that have negative impacts, and we know that we probably should change. It's just too much hassle at the time. But when we do make the changes that we know we should, whether that be eat better, live better, fix our bent bars, or whatever it is, the little change that we put off making for so long can make us feel so much better. My little change to the bars on my whole bike made a huge difference to my riding enjoyment. So now it's got me thinking, and I'm looking around to see what else I could change that maybe I've been putting up with for too bloody long. You know, I like riding home at this time of night. Even though it's well into winter here, the days are pretty much always warm, and even at this time of day it's still nice to ride. Now if I was riding later at night this time of year, I would feel the chill, and I would want my leather jacket on to keep me from feeling the full effects of the cold. But gee, it's good to live in an area where we can ride all year round. This is a bloody beautiful part of the world. Not only because of the natural assets and the beauty, but also because of the good weather. So I might make this the end of the video, guys. Please like and subscribe if you're still here.